LA, like the city. I'm not from there, but I'm breezy, yo. I'm talking about celebrity news, the news, and whatever it is that's been and is going on in the world around me. Welcome back. It's been a long time. It's been a grip. It's been a minute since I did a LA TV 2 podcast, but I'm back again in full effect talking about today for the first subject in this year of 2020, the end of the WAP, end of the WAP, 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 Fetty WAP, whatever. But this is the first topic I wanted to talk about since it's been a minute since I talked about anything in regards to these types of topics. Once again, I'm LA, like the city. I'm not from there, but I'm breezy, y'all. I'm talking about celebrity news, the news, and whatever it is that's been and is going on in the world around me. First topic I'm going to talk about is the end of the WAP. And let's bring it on around to the table here. WAP is a song by Cardi B, and I'm going to be straight reading some of these facts off of Google because I love Google. Cardi B, WAP featuring Megan Thee Stallion or The Stallion, and I'm going to drop down where it says in the About section, artist Cardi B, featured by Nichelle or Nichelle, NYCH Shell. Album WAP featuring Nichelle, released this year 2020. Genre hip-hop/rap. Nominations: MTV Video Music Award for the Best Song of the Summer. This song actually came out at the tail end of the summer, so in a way, the song's award was short-lived. The summer is over. The song came out maybe 2 or 3 weeks ago. Once again, to my knowledge, towards the tail end of summer. So it's like they just pushed this song out in enough time to get notarization, recognition for, and or to receive this particular award for this song, for this category, for the best song of the summer. I've been in and out of the radio stream far as listening to current music because it just haven't been touching to my soul. So you know, that's all I can say when it comes to that. I'll keep it as real as possible, far as being as completely honest as I can without having to get flagged down in the name of YouTube. And I'm just going off the top of the dome so it can be as raw and as real as possible. I don't want to edit anything. I don't plan to edit anything. So WAP. And the song is simply about a lady's nether parts being super soaked like a super soaker, and that's what a woman allegedly, according to the song, is all she needs to keep a man at home. I titled this The End of the WAP simply because one of the women who goes by the name of Cardi B was emphasizing in this song. Let's see here, I'm going to scroll down. Basically, she was saying she don't cook, she don't clean, but she got a ring. I'm paraphrasing, but it goes along those lines. And then speed the camera for like 2 minutes later and she's filing for divorce. We can only go off of what the media provides us as and take it as face value per se. Not saying you're supposed to believe everything that the media dishes out, but what I'm saying is to make it make sense in the court of law based upon what we can see, and what we can see is what can be proven in court. She made this song saying those things. 2 minutes later, she's getting a divorce. Thusly, ergo verifying that this hoop and holler of having wet nether regions don't necessarily and or always keep your significant other at home. And how dare you put your confidence solely in one thing? Because heaven forbid if that is the case and you come down with some type of illness where you just can't perform in that department, you don't have anything else to rely on. That's pretty sad. You don't want to set yourself up for failure like that. And I pray that Cardi, if she chooses to remarry again, I hope she do, because I like marriage. Marriage is fun. She chooses to remarry, that she learns that that's not all that keeps a man home, and that should not be her only source of fallout, or let's just say source of income to keep a guy. That should not be the only thing you have to bring to the table. I hope that this marriage was a learning experience for her, so when she chooses to be married again, which I don't condone, I hope she gets married again. Marriage is awesome, man, when you find the right person. I hope that she learned a really good lesson from this, and that she keep it 1,000 with her daughter based upon what she learned from this marriage. I hope she be completely honest with her daughter, telling her the mistakes she made and even the red flags she saw in this relationship but maybe chose to ignore. Based upon what I can see from the outside looking in, based on the facts that are given to me visibly, and whatever is like what you can prove in court, based on those things, her track record is bad. So I hope this has been a wake-up call. On top of, this sickness that's coming, that's around, called the Tyrannosaurus Rex, because we can't say the other thing anymore. Based on the Tyrannosaurus Rex hitting everybody, and then on top of the song coming out bragging about all you need is a wet nether regions to keep a man, and then followed by a divorce, all these things will come together and work together for her good, and she chooses the right guy. The end of the WAP. I'm glad this happened though, because this not only shake up her, because she's the one of the forefront spokesmen of this WAP movement, it'll shatter the realities of many women and girls, just say females across the board, who solely relied on that one thing brought to the table. Maybe this to shatter them. I hope it do, and help them open their eyes to see that you got to bring more to the table. You just can't have a WAP to keep anybody. And how dare you be so arrogant and relying on one thing? You're supposed to be growing in all aspects. You have to be well-rounded. And in my mind, also digging deeper, just celebrating the fact that you only have one good thing to bring to the table also signifies that you have chosen to want to be open to change inwardly. That you're done. You're going to remain stagnant and not grow and be well-rounded. As long as you're alive, there's time to evolve and grow and change. One of my favorite cartoons is called Digimon. And when they first started out, they were like little talking heads with no arms and legs. But as they matured and got some life in them and grew inwardly, the Digimon characters grew. They got their legs, they got their arms, they spoke better. They even looked better. I mean, if you think you look good now, just imagine once you choose to evolve constantly, you'll constantly look good. And you'll get your looks from the inward. It'll start from the inward out. And that's what you all need, Cardi, man, I remember when she first came out, man, she didn't even need any makeup, And I just don't like that she got out here in this industry, and from what I see, people got to her to make her change from the outside in. But I believe if you continue to focus on the inside out, man, you'll be glowing, looking naturally beautiful, like her baby. Man, look at her baby. Baby not wearing makeup, because the baby is beautiful inside and out. It's coming from inside out. So, I pray that this divorce and all this stuff help her to see that. Get back to thinking internally. What can I do to make myself better? And learn from this lesson. I'm just thankful that this all happened, because I really hope that this will send a wave of change through the thought processes of a lot of these girls, man. Don't be a one-trick pony. Don't just rely on that. What kind of hobbies do you have? What is it that you really like to do to pass the time? Let's just say, what is it that you like to do so much that's really fun outside of WAP or anything in relation to that, the adult, the mature audience scene? Let's just remove that whole sector and figure out what you would like to do. What do you like to do that can be publicly shared all across the board, that's not suited for mature audiences? And on top of that, think about, like, if you could not only do that forever and get paid for it, you know, because me, I like to make YouTube videos. I like designing the clothes and merch online. I do enjoy cooking. I enjoy cleaning. I enjoy spending time with the family. I like yard work, you know, going for walks. I like to read. You know, find something that adds more badges to your belt. You know, you like to do hair. That's something to be proud of. Even if you don't see the finances coming in a lot, you know, you just know you like doing it. It's awesome because whoever you're looking for or your significant other will see that you're really into this stuff. That just brings more positivity to the relationship. He'll be looking like, man, my baby like doing wholesome stuff. You know, stuff that's just engaging with the family, or something that I can participate in, or these things make her happy. She like doing things that can be shared publicly with the world. Because believe it or not, your significant other likes to share and talk about you. So out of respect, if the only one thing you have is a WAP, he can't talk about you, because those things are supposed to be kept behind closed doors. So if he can't talk about you and he want to, you kind of, you know, you're losing already. You're losing already. So make sure you sharpen yourself up and educate yourself. Now, when I say educate yourself, you don't have to go to college. I mean, educate yourself in the fields that you like. Like, if you like to cook, learn more recipes, learn more techniques, learn how to make quicker meals, or, you know, make a meal off of $7. Just fun stuff. If you're into cars, that's awesome too, because there's so many aspects on the car life. You know, you got the tires, you got the accessories that go with it, like the armor all stuff, which product works good with what. You have the seat mats, man. You can just get detailed seat mats. It's just a menagerie of things within liking cars. It's a menagerie of things in liking hair and nails. It's a menagerie of things in liking to read. So educate yourself in the things you like to do. Educate yourself in yourself. Far it's like, man, you know, I don't like this stuff. I was just doing it because I knew it would keep a man, according to what social media is saying. You gotta dig deeper than that. You still have time, you know. People are waking up every day to themselves, realizing that they wasted a lot of time doing what they thought will fit the bill. So I'm very thankful that all this happened. Cardi, man, nonetheless, I don't want anybody to fail. Till the end of time, I'm always going to be a Nicki Minaj fan forever. But I don't want bad stuff happening to Cardi. That sucks. But I pray, and I pray that you make it through all this and continue to be real with yourself. And also, I'm thankful because, girl, you can use this could be humiliating, number one. Terribly embarrassing and humiliating. You just made a song. You just did all this city girl stuff, hot girl summer, and body positivity, and on top it off, you did this WAP song, and then turn right around and get a divorce. You know, people clowning you. People celebrating that you failed. I'm not celebrating that you failed. I'm glad that now you have an even better tool to reach more people, as long as you live your truth and say, yo, I made a mistake, y'all. You girl, you gotta do a little bit more than bring one thing to the table, because while you just focusing on one thing, everything else behind you was falling apart. Now I'm saying you don't have to necessarily know how to cook. Some women just can't. There's nothing wrong with that. Some women can't do hair. There's nothing wrong with that. But if you focus it on the basic things of knowing how to make a small breakfast, eggs, toast, grits, oatmeal, you got waffles, bring fruit, cut it up. You can start there and be confident in that. Your husband or your significant other will love that, because he sees the effort, the time you put into doing that. It's not about making 4-course meals every day. It's about doing the simple things. So Cardi, just take this and walk with it and stride with it, because you can reach a lot of women and just say, yo, I made some mistakes. And on top of that, it's totally humiliating, because everybody across the world clowning me because I just was bragging about I don't need to do anything. I don't need to cook. I don't need to clean. I just use my body to keep a man, and it didn't happen. So I'm realizing now that I have to do something more to bring to the table. And, you can use this as a good teaching tool for your daughter and for the masses. So I pray that you use this to elevate not only yourself, but to turn your career into a different direction. I don't want you to play out. The more females in the game, the better. But we all evolve and grow too. You don't have to just stay rapping about the same thing. You just have to grow up a little bit more in your material that you bring. And grow with the times. Growing with the times meaning growing within yourself. So as you write content, it'll be real. So however and again and nonetheless, it's the end of the WAP. Cardi, I pray that you take this as a valuable learning experience. Use it to catch the ear of your followers. You have so many followers, to spread seeds of empowerment into their lives and show that you got to bring more to the table than that. Even strippers have side hustles. That's what I'm saying. Strippers go to strip, but a lot of them are going to school at the same time. They're not just solely relying on stripper money. So you have to put it in aspects like that. It's obvious. It's obvious you have to bring more than one thing to the table, because strippers go to strip to get that money up, but they're paying house notes. They're stripping to go to school, because they know at the end of the day, when stripping is done and they age out, they're going to have something to fall back on, that they can still keep their family together and bring to the table. So you look at it from that aspect too. You have to have a plan B, so when you age out in anything, you can still contribute to the table, keep that family together. Wishing you the best, Cardi B. I don't hate you. Sending love your way. I pray that you take advantage of the situation and keep moving forward in a positive way. Nicki Minaj, that's my dog for life. Congratulations on that baby, girl. Alright, once again, this is Elay TV 2. LA like the city. I'm not from there, but I'm breezy, y'all. I'm talking about celebrity news, the news, and whatever it is that's been and is going on in the world around me. Like, share, subscribe.